Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name is Dr. Ghost and today we are back on World of Warships Legends. Today we are taking a look at the legendary tier German battleship, the PREUßEN, or the PREUßEN, or the Prussian, whatever. Y'all know that I'm an American, and if you know anything about Americans, we struggle to pronunciate any sort of languages, right? We're not very good at it, especially me. Okay, so bear with me, guys. I'm not an expert. I didn't really, do very well in school either, so there you go. So don't get mad at me. And I see the amount of people I see in the comments like, oh, you didn't pronounce this right. It drives people crazy, and honestly, I just find it funny. Like, it's not that big of a deal, guys, okay? But what is a big deal is these guns. Look at that opening salvo, 19,000 damage. That is the theme of today's video, is the guns on this ship are phenomenal. They are the most accurate guns in the game for any battleship. They have a 2.1 Sigma. A 2.1 Sigma on a German battleship. That is incredible. That's unbelievable. Well, I mean, it's believable, but it's not like super broken. But it is very good. These guns are very good. And if you know anything about me and my channel and what I like to play in World of Warships Legends, I love to play consistent ships. And this ship is very consistent. This is the very first game I had in the PREUßEN. I am going to show you guys another game after this. So you guys are going to get a double feature today. You guys are getting a bunch of treats. Yeah. We got this game, and then I've got another game, which I broke over 200,000 damage in. I think that I might be able to break 300k maybe with this thing. The guns are that good. As you guys can see, though, there are some weaknesses. The armor being one of them. The maneuverability, obviously, is absolutely atrocious, and you will get absolutely obliterated if you are the center of attention. After all, this is a Grosser Kurfürst hull, okay? This is a GK hull, but with even worse maneuverability. And for some reason, every game that I played in the PREUßEN, I got my guns knocked out. I'm not even joking. Like, every game I played, I got my guns knocked out. So I don't know what it is, but the turret armor is not that good. So that is one thing, too, to worry about. These guns get knocked out a lot. Now, I forgot to mention that we are also joined by a division mate, TRP Magic Man. Also, devastating strike on that Jinan. Beautiful. Beautiful stuff. But yeah, we are joined by TRP Magic Man. He's awesome, one of my friends. We were playing yesterday, having a great time. Later on, we ended up divisioning with a third Simpin, and we had a good time last night for the most part. So yesterday was really fun. The day before and the day before that, not really that much fun. The weekend was trash most of the time. So it's nice that we were able to come on and have some pretty good games. But yeah. So far, this thing's really good. I love the guns on it. I mean, I was actually kind of surprised. I was like, surely the hype's not going to be that crazy. No, the hype's pretty much, it's right up there. I mean, it's justified. The hype is definitely justified. These guns are very good. And honestly, I think the ship is balanced. Like, if you push up, if you overextend, you will get absolutely pound-tounded back to port really quick. You have to be very careful because, again, you have a lot of superstructure. Your turrets are weak, it seems like. You will get absolutely farmed to oblivion, okay? The only thing that is great about this ship is the guns. That's literally the only saving grace. Everything else about it, not very good. Now, you do have some sonars. I believe they're the standard German sonar with like a 6-kilometer range. They're really good. So overall, really good stuff. I will show you guys the commander build. I am running John Luke pickup, flammable cannoneer, gyrating, marksmanship, reaching out, and fire with fire. Honestly, you can build your PREUßEN however you like, but honestly, building it for the guns, you're going to get the most value out of your PREUßEN if you build it for the guns, right? You want to get the most out of these beautiful 17.9-inch guns, okay? You want to get the most out of them. But anyways, we are doing pretty good so far in this game. We've got about 5 minutes already drained in this game here. The team is doing pretty good in terms of cap control. It looks like we're getting the Charlie cap. We're right now contesting the Alpha cap, and it looks like we're finally now able to start flipping the Alpha cap, which is nice because we did take out their Z52. So we are so far up to 115,000 damage. We have a kill. We have a devastating strike on that Jinan. And so far, for a first game, we're not doing too bad. You know, I don't play Legendary tier a lot. I think most of you guys know this, but if you guys are new to the channel, I don't play Legendary tier a lot. I usually play like tier 7, tier 6, tier 5. So it's kind of nice that I can hop up here and just play a legendary tier ship and just have a good game. Like, it's not usually this often that I'm able to just do this. Usually I usually torture myself up here, okay? So it's nice. It's nice to have a fun ship again. Let's see, though, if Wargaming decides to nerf this thing into the ground to make it not fun, right? This is a perfect ship, I think, where it's at. I don't think they have to nerf it. It's pretty well balanced. Again, this ship is really easy to counter. All you have to do is just farm it. I mean, it's super easy to farm, and that's it. The guns are great. That's the only redeeming quality about it, and I hope it stays the way it is. I don't think they need to nerf it, but, you know, Wargaming, they always love to ruin everybody's fun. Oh, you're having fun in a battleship? Oh, we're gonna nerf it. That's usually how it goes. So, anyway, whatever, right? But yeah, if you guys are wondering how to get the PREUßEN, I don't think I've covered that yet, but some of you guys might be coming into the update late. You might not have seen the trailers. You might not have read the patch notes. The way to get the PREUßEN is by reaching level 120 in the current campaign / Admiralty backing for $10. Okay, you guys can go in the store, buy 2,500 doubloons, buy the Admiralty backing, crack out all of the weekly Havocs, pretty much, most of them, and you will get the PREUßEN once you complete all of your missions to for the campaign, aka the weekly Havocs, okay? That's how you get it. You just gotta grind. And it's not even that hard of a grind, okay? The weekly Havocs aren't that hard to do, and honestly, the weekly Havocs are fun because it gives you something to do and something to work towards throughout the week. It makes the game kind of fun. Also, look at that accuracy. Golly! Holy smokes. I'm not going to hit him because he turned in, but damn. I mean, that is, again, that is disgusting. People who are going broadside, okay, will feel the wrath of the PREUßEN, unless you get the worst RNG known to mankind. Other than that, though, I would say 80–90% of your shots are gonna do a lot of damage. These guns are very consistent, and I absolutely love it because of that. Do not, do not be surprised if I have future videos in this ship, if this ship continues to be the way it is, for me, okay? So far, I mean, it is just absolutely disgusting. I like it, and I think you guys will too. If you like accuracy sort of build sniping battleships, you're gonna really enjoy this thing, because the AP on this thing and the overall accuracy, the penetration, everything about it is fantastic. 17,000 maximum damage on the AP shells if you get a Citadel hit. I can only imagine some crazy builds that people can be doing with this thing. I've seen some videos out there where people are running full reload builds and whatnot, and honestly, that's not a bad option. There's a lot of fun to be potentially had with the PREUßEN. It's probably even naturally accurate by itself. You might not even need to build into it. Hell, even maybe trying out a secondary build might not be a bad option either. For me, though, I'm not going to do that. If I want to go secondary, I'll just go research the Schlieffen, and I'll do it that way. But overall, though, right, the guns, that's just the main sauce with this thing. The guns, man, they are fantastic. Also, look how small this Dalian is compared to me. I was in the party chat with TRP. I was telling him, bro, look at this Dalian compared to me. Like, he is so tiny. Like, the PREUßEN's huge, dude. It is an absolute floating city. Like, it is massive. That's what she said. But anyway, got a broadside Conqueror out here. I could easily break 200k, but unfortunately the RNG with the first shot there does not look too good, and it doesn't help either that Conqueror is going to start turning, and he is going to deny me 200k, unfortunately. I'm like, oh, please, this would make the video perfect. But overall, we're still going to hit him here and there for like 5k, but nothing crazy. I was hoping he would have just sailed straight for me, and I could have just nuked him for 20, 30, if not more, K damage, right? I was hoping maybe get some Citadels, maybe even Dev Strike him. But unfortunately, that just wasn't meant to be. This guy is turning. He's trying to go for the border. And really, I'm not going to be able to do much damage to him because of what he's doing right now. So, anyways, nevertheless, though, I'm more than content with this game, right? It's fantastic. Obviously, I wanted to get more damage because, for the video, right? I wanted to get as much as I could, right? But it is what it is. Everybody right now is just taking chunks out of this Conqueror. He is not long for this world, that is for sure. Any second here. I mean, that looks pretty good, but he's still, again, he's turning, and unfortunately, again, those do basically nothing. They do nothing. I think we got a turret penetration there. That's what the pen was, but yeah, unfortunate. I'm going to shoot again. I mean, again, look at these accurate. I mean, look at them. They're flat. They're very nicely grouped together. This thing is just, it's fantastic. That's a very good hit right there, and that should be the end of the Conqueror. We got a helping hand job medal. Woohoo! Yeah, let's go. But hey, not a bad result there for the first game of this video. 192,000 damage, basically 3k base XP. I will absolutely take that. And let's move on to the next game here, shall we? Alrighty, so we are on the same exact map again, different spawns. Again, we're joined by TRP Magic Man. He's in the Z52 this time. He has taken a DD out. And yeah, so let's go ahead and see what we can do in this game. Now, this game, if I remember correctly, we also do break 200,000 damage. So this is going to be a bit more in terms of damage. There's probably going to be some nastier salvos in this game, so y'all should have some fun with this. Again, the fact that I was able to play this thing, the first 3 games I got, the first game I showed you guys was the first game that I ever had. This was, I believe, the 3rd game that I had in the PREUßEN. Okay, very third game, and I broke 200k. So I could totally see people breaking 300,000-400,000 damage in the right circumstances, right? This thing is totally capable of doing that. I mean, these guns are fan-fucking-tastic. Pardon my language, but I mean, they are. Y'all know me, you know, when I swear, it's usually for good reason, because it's usually when something's very good or something like that. I'm very passionate about these things, and I don't lie. These guns don't lie. They speak for themselves, right? So, anyway, there's also a friendly destroyer that's going to follow TRP around. He's playing like a complete dumbass. Like, TRP was going over to Bravo side and Charlie side, and RDD is just going to follow him around. And now TRP's going back this way, and the DD's following him back the way he's going. It's the most stupidest stuff I've ever seen in my life, dude, let me tell you. Opening shot there, not too bad. 13,000 damage on that angled PREUßEN, I think. Very good result right there. I'll take it. I mean, that's an angled target. We're just hitting him for mad damage. And now he's going broadside. We still got our spotter up. John Luke pickup really helps with these spotters. And watch what we're about to do to this guy, ladies and gentlemen. Watch this salvo. Oh my goodness. I mean, that is next level nastiness. That's a 25,000+ damage salvo, I think, right there. That is next level nastiness. I absolutely love it. You know what I don't love, though? That Shimakaze. But I also don't love that our fucking destroyer is just tailing TRP Magic Man. Bro thinks he's the fucking California Highway Patrol out here, chasing down TRP. Like, we were talking in game chat about this, too. We were like, what the fuck is this DD doing? Why isn't he going over to Bravo and Charlie side and helping out over there? That side of the map needed spotting so bad throughout this game, it wasn't even funny. But no, RDD's too busy playing Sailing Simulator and follow the leader. So, there you go. Also, look at that accuracy. Oh my goodness. Those back guns just coming over. Oh my gosh. Look at this damage I'm about to do to him. Bonk, bonk, bonk. We are just bonking this PREUßEN over and over and over and over again. And just like that, within, what, 3 salvos, we're up to 74, basically 75,000 damage. Now that Shimakaze's spotted, so we're going to take some shots at him to help our DDs here, right? You always want to try to shoot at the DDs if you can, right? If you have the shots, try to take them. I always encourage that. I think most content creators will encourage everybody watching to always take shots at those DDs, especially Shimakazes, right? If we know anything about Shimakazes, you leave those things alive, they're going to go around and torpedo everybody to absolute death and oblivion. So you definitely want to shoot those things if you can, right? If you know you can hit them, okay? And just like that, that Shimakaze's gone. 3 minutes in, we've already knocked out one of their destroyers. Speaking of knocking people out, we absolutely knocked that Dalian. We got a Citadel on that Dalian right there. Beautiful stuff. And we're up to 104,000 damage already. I mean, again, nasty stuff here we're doing. And down goes the PREUßEN off our bow. He's gone. And now the only person left on this side, pretty much, is the enemy Dalian. So we're trying to blind fire in a smoke screen, and we're actually going to hit him. Believe it or not. We're actually going to hit him quite a few times blind in a smoke screen. Not there, but we do end up hitting him, I think, with the next salvo from our back guns, I think. And this guy, as you guys can see, I mean, you guys can just notice. Look how much health I'm losing. Do you guys see the amount of health I'm losing right now to this guy? I told you. If you get focused, you will burn down. Like, this thing literally burns like the state of California, okay? See, there's some blind fire hits right there. Nasty stuff. But, again, I told you. Like, I've only been getting shot at by one battleship and one cruiser. And look how much health I've already lost. You know what I mean? Also, TRP magic crates. Yeah, he's going to torpedo that Dalian. Yep, Dalian just thought he's going to sit in that smoke screen. Nah, bro. You ain't going to sit in that fucking smoke screen. Nope, you're gone. Speaking of gone, look at the enemy team. They've already lost one BB, one cruiser, and both of their destroyers. This game has pretty much been decided. The team who loses their DDs first is usually the team that loses the game. Having destroyers alive, the longer the game goes on, is pivotal. Okay, if you lose your DDs early, that's basically GG, 90% of the time. Because you don't have spotting, you don't have torpedoes, and it sucks not having DDs. So basically, we're going to be able to come out here and clean house, right? Basically, we're going to be able to come out here and just clean everybody up. Because they have nothing really in our way. I mean, we can just push them, and we have no torpedoes to worry about or nothing. So yeah, I will absolutely take it. Now, that Yamato did take an 11k salvo right there, not too bad. I don't think I'm going to be able to Citadel him at this range unless I get some really lucky shots under his guns or something, but it's just not going to happen. So I'm trying to get superstructure hits. The closer I get, though, I can definitely try to hit under his cheek there and maybe get some Citadels and whatnot. We all know the weak spot on the Yamato. It's totally possible. Anyway, again, we're just getting closer and closer and closer. And honestly, the closer that a PREUßEN gets to you, the more dangerous it becomes. Really, because you got to remember, these are big-ass guns, and on top of that, they're very accurate guns, and on top of that, they reload fucking fast. I don't even think I talked about the reload yet on the PREUßEN. 20-something second base. I think it's like 21, 22 second base reload on this thing. Like, if you run a full reload build, you can probably have, like, a stupid reload on this thing. So, now this, I believe, is where I get the Citadels. He's perfectly angled for me to get it. Look at those two shells. Just, yeah, look at that. 34,000 damage with 2 Citadel hits. That is what I'm talking about. Beautiful result right there with those guns. And, man, it's so refreshing to, again, have a battleship that actually punishes people for going broadside. It feels great. Like, I almost forgot what it felt like to have a battleship that actually fucking did what it's supposed to, that being nuking people who make mistakes and go broadside. It's a crazy concept, I know. But it's a good battleship, man. I really enjoy this thing so far. I'm really liking it. I'm probably going to play more of it, you know, here and there. And hopefully I'm going to get a lot better games with it. Maybe I might even record some new ones. Again, I told you guys earlier, don't be surprised if we get some really good results here and have some more videos out with this thing. Again, look at the front guns. 1 Citadel. All we needed, that 1 shell hit, 1 Citadel. Napoli just got absolutely walloped. Now watch what we're about to do to him. Speaking of walloping, right? We got the full broadside. Look at those guns. Wait for it, ladies and gentlemen. Just wait for this one. Yep, bonk. And with that salvo, double Citadel brings us over 200,000 damage. And we haven't even lost a single ship yet. We haven't even lost a single boat. You gotta love it. You can't have a WoW's Legends game without a one-sided fucking match. You know what I mean? This is some next-level funniness, but hey. At least it's not my team that's doing this, right? But nevertheless, very good results. Only 50 main battery hits and 200k. That shell to damage ratio is insane. That's very good results right there. Now, we're shooting at a Stalingrad now. Stalingrad is very good armor, so I'm hoping that these shells veer upwards and hit him in the superstructure. Unfortunately, he's slamming on the brakes, so those are going to hit towards his bow section. One shell did veer off, but it hit just short of him. So, unfortunate. I still have some spotters, though. I got 5 of them. 5 of them with my John Luke pickup. So I'm able to, again, activate that spotter, and that doesn't look too good, but even if a couple of those veer off in the right spot, like they're about to do, I think, right? No, just one of them. 1 penetration for 5.8 thousand damage. Not too bad. But, yeah, I'm hoping I just get some superstructure hits. That's all I'm hoping for. Hoping that some of these shells veer upwards and hit them in the superstructure. Just a little bit. And those look a lot better. Those are trailing. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, he turned last second. You fucker. You fucker. Why do you gotta turn like that? Come on. Come on, man. Alright, let's wait for these guns to reload again. See, that's, again, the great thing about this is you have a good reload, and most people forget that this thing has a great reload. And I can do this to him. See ya. Not a lot of damage there, but we finished him off. Finished him off, getting our second kill of the game right there with 216,000 damage. And now there's only one battleship left, and I can't even see him. So, yeah, that is basically game over right there. And we got a fireproof to end the game on. Perfect result there. Absolutely love this thing so far. It's a great one. Do not miss out on it, ladies and gentlemen. Try to get it if you can, okay? I do highly recommend buying the Admiralty backing and cracking out your weeklies, okay? You still got a couple weeks before the update goes away. So you got some time to still get this thing. But very good results there. So far, I'm quite enjoying this thing. And yeah, nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, here's the commander build again for you all out there. But nevertheless, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy today's video, be sure to go down there, hit the like button, hit the sub button, and I will catch you all on the next one. See yas.